I've uncovered yet another hidden gem of a light to add to my list. This is the Visico FT650RX, a pixel-capable RGB panel with a ton of useful features. Plus, what's probably my favorite panel softbox design ever. This light features adjustable color temperature with full color capabilities, battery support, mobile app control, an optional softbox with a grid, special effects, the list goes on. It also comes with a padded carrying case, which is very minimalistic and takes up next to no space, so it's really good for travel or putting out of the way if you break down your lights between shoots. The build quality on these lights is surprisingly good with an all-metal body and mounting yoke. It also has dual ratchet-style angle adjustment handles, so it's really easy to tighten this thing down so it's not going to move accidentally. The plastic diffuser on the front is magnetic, so while I do recommend leaving it on for the softest light possible, you can pop it off easily if you need just a little bit more light. I'll also say that this panel is insanely lightweight for its size, partially thanks to all the airflow holes, so it makes it perfect for use on a light stand or handheld using batteries. Because of all the airflow holes, there's also no need for a fan on these lights, so they're not going to make any noise to interfere with your audio. The included AC adapter has a threaded barrel plug that you screw on to the input port, and it also has two integrated NPF battery slots on the back. With larger 6600 milliamp NPF batteries, you'll get about an hour of runtime at full power. And they also have full 5-pin DMX ports on the back. Using the FT650RX is very simple, and there's only 4 buttons and 1 dial for control. In CCT mode, you can adjust these lights from a very warm 2700 Kelvin to a very cool 10,000 Kelvin, and another useful feature is the included green magenta tint control. Even if you're using lights that have matching color temperatures, the tints might not match or be completely opposite, and your content will come out looking very green or pink. So being able to adjust the tint on even just one of your lights will give you a more professional look, and I think Tint Control is the most underrated feature out there. It goes from -100 to +100 and allows for very fine control, and it's about as good as Tint Control can get. These lights do support mobile app control, and for a lesser known brand, I was very surprised at how easy to connect and full-featured the app was. You can control every aspect of a single or groups of lights, and it adds some other useful stuff. You get both Lee and Roscoe gel filter simulations, user-savable presets, and color picker mode. Color picker mode lets you take a photo and set the lights to match any other object or light source. There are 15 special effects and 12 pixel effects on this light, and again, I gotta say I was very surprised at how good they are. The special effects on the majority of budget lights in particular are pretty gimmicky, and they're not realistic enough to be useful. The special effects on this light are highly customizable and honestly some of the best that I've ever seen. Take the fire effect, for example. You can set the brightness range of the flicker, the color temperature, tint, and of course the overall speed of the animation. The pixel effects might be even better, and this light has 4 independent areas of the light to display multiple colors at the same time. A big worry that I have with lesser known brands is how they're going to stack up when it comes to brightness and color accuracy. I tested the FT650RX with my Sekonic C800 and got the following results. With the light set to 3200 Kelvin, I got an actual CCT of 3364, a brightness of 2350 lux, and with the tint adjusted, a color correction number of 0. I also got a CRI of 94.3 and an SSI versus the tungsten standard of 82. With the light set to 5500 Kelvin, I got an actual CCT of 5485, a brightness of 2500 lux, and again, after adjusting the tint, a color correction number of 0. I also got a CRI of 96.6 and an SSI versus the daylight standard of 74. Overall, I have no concerns about the color accuracy of these lights, especially with the ability to adjust the tint to perfectly match any other light sources you're using. The diffusion on the FT650RX is about 10.5 inches square, but one of my favorite things is the optional softbox, which takes that up to about 14 inches square. The 4 sides of the softbox slide over the leaves of the barn doors, and then it straps onto the back of the light. That makes it super rigid, and it's much sturdier than other panel softboxes out there, but it still breaks down completely flat. Overall, the Visico FT650RX has every feature and function you could possibly want from a small panel light, and they've definitely made my list of hidden gems. But what do you think? Leave a comment and let me know if these panel lights are tempting for you. Links are in the description if you want to check them out further, and if you buy anything at all after clicking my links, that's the best way to support this channel at no extra cost to you. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.